It's a triple weak to Poliwrath. Dude, Poliwrath is just about to have a feast on this team. Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. Today's video we are going to talk about a Pokemon that people are stopped using, people are disrespecting as well. The Pokemon I'm talking about is Poliwrath. Why people are disrespecting Poliwrath? We don't know. But today we're hunting for those people who are using Dewgong, Drapion core. It's not supposed to be a core, but somehow people just don't use fighters anymore. And in their defense, there is no good fighters in the meta. That's as simple as that. Machamp is literally not good enough. Like, as an example, in the Guzzlord versus Machamp matchup, Guzzlord, like the Dragon Tail, does so much damage. It's literally more than the Karate Chop. In other matchups, like Dewgong doesn't even care about the Machamp because you can just debuff them. And you have way more bulk to the point where, like, you simply don't care about Machamp. So today we are going to try to run Poliwrath with counter Scald and Icy Wind combined with Sandslash and Gastrodon. Why Sandslash and Gastrodon? Because I do like Sandslash and I've been having lots of success. Currently I am at 2700 MMR. This is not the team that get me to 2700 MMR. I think this is the team that get me to 2600 MMR. The 2700 MMR team will be posted the day after. So without further ado, let's just go and before we go, sorry, this team was Poliwrath was suggested to me by that boy Jay. He was like, yeah, I said I think Poliwrath is good, but I can't use it because I need to test it out on someone else's account. So can you play battles using Poliwrath and let me know how did you go and show us how did you go? I'm like, okay, I can test out a Poliwrath. I'm sure I have one. And later in the video, I will show you that I actually didn't have one. So we're gonna use Shadow Poliwrath first. They swap in a Drapion. So in this matchup, just gonna throw the Ice Punch and instantly swap. I threw the Ice Punch hoping that they don't shield so I can counter it down, but they decided to counter to shield. So now I am forced to shield the second one. If they get a Crunch debuff, the Aqua Tail will KO with the Poison Sting, but they didn't get a Crunch debuff, which is good for us, so now we don't need to shield this. This is an Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail does not KO. We survived that, and now we can just blindly Icy Wind whatever comes in, and they bring in the Chestnut. Chestnut is annoying, and it's been getting lots of use after Wadaj won a regional with it. And I think Homeslice Henry put a video about Chestnut as well. I think it's a decent core breaker, but I just don't think it's good enough. That's like that's my take. It's good when people just don't expect it. That's all I can say. Opponent had a double Poison Dark. I think this is an Ultra League team where you run Virizion double the Poison Dark. But they had Railways. To be honest, I literally don't care about my Gastrodon there because I know I can still outpace with the Sandslash, and now I can just finish the game with Sandslash. Sandslash literally took out 3 Pokemons. So now time to use our shiny rank 2. Believe it or not, guys, I didn't have a Poliwrath. 3 seasons of Poliwrath being top meta, I did not use it for a day. Why? I am a Spice Lord, as you guys know, okay? So, you guys gonna see me using 29 TMs here. The reason go behind it, like, as an example, I get Scald here, but I have a rule that we don't have any tolerance with it. The stab move is always on the left, which means it's in the middle. The non-stab, the coverage move, go on the right side. So I get Scald on the right side. That's not accepted. Why? I do lots of coaching. So if you're interested in coaching, feel free to reach out. And lots of students, I noticed that they make the mistake sometimes where, like, they don't know which side is each move. So I made this rules like stab, nuke on the left, coverage, non-stab, second move, the move that is not the main move, on the right side. Okay, so we're gonna use lots of TMs here, as you can see. I was a 130, I think. We're gonna go to 102, I think. So now we get Icy Wind on the left. No tolerance again. Let's go to Poliwrath. Hydro Pump, no. Dynamic Punch, no. Icy Wind, no. Not accepted. Scald on the left. Ice Punch. I think I should have settled for Ice Punch, to be honest. It's a cheaper, right? Is it cheaper though? Yeah, it's cheaper. It's for the energy. And now let's just go and play the battles. We switch the Poliwrath. We get a Malamar. Malamar wins the 0 and the 1 shield into Sandslash for one simple reason. They win CMP and the superpower 1-shot. That's 2 reasons, yeah, sir. Yeah, I said one simple reason. We catch the move here. The catch is good. And here is the thing. If they insta-swap to Gator, just go straight Body Slam, to be honest. The Mud Slap will put them in a arguably low health low health. So now, since they just get to the move, they are one away, so I can just insta-throw the body slam, and if they decide to overfarm, okay, we can just simply no shield and powder snow all the way down. Powder snow, why powder snow? Because this is what will be like one counter, but I can just instead get two powder snows instead. Opponent did not insta throw, so I did one in case. Oh my, another catch, guys. Catch after a catch. Can this opponent recover from these catches? Poliwrath is punching them all the way down, finishing the game. It's like, okay, I'm done with the disrespect to Poliwrath. Second game, opponent so far has 2 hard counters to Poliwrath. There is no way they have a third one, right? So we go to Gastro in this matchup, and the thing is, we can just go straight Earth Power and then Body Slam because we are energy behind. If we are on energy lead, you just go straight Earth Power. But if you're energy behind, you throw one Earth Power and then one Body Slam. And I think if we land this, we can punch them all the way down. So we don't shield here, and we bring in Poliwrath, and we punch in. Okay, I think 7 punches will be enough, and that was lots of energy, to be honest. And the problem with counter is like they nerfed the counter energy, so now counter just doesn't generate energy. It feels like playing the old Razor Leaf was like you do lots of damage but you don't generate energy. And opponent had a Machamp, and simply if you have your A slash into a Machamp, you just don't win the game. Just as simple as that. So what do we do here? We're just gonna try to catch and to try to shield, farm down, and cope together. Chat, we're gonna go cope together. Cross chop does nothing. We can farm all the way down, and now the cross chop will do something because we know we don't have shields left. They have one more shield. If I have the old Poliwrath, I would have won this game because simply I would have had another Icy Wind right here. But because counter now just doesn't generate energy, we didn't have it. But hey, the last game, opponent was so weak to Poliwrath, okay? But now, let's see. Sand Slash into Poliwrath, into Clodsire. You throw a Drill Run. Because it does more, just in case they try to catch. And I think 2 Ice Punch can do it. But the thing is, we throw Drill Run just in case they try to swap out, so we can easily handle it later in the game. So it's like more of a safer play in case they tried to swap out. Opponent shielded, and we instantly swap to catch this EQ. We do get the catch, and here comes the jump off. Yeah, here comes the jump off. So the main thing about Gastrodon has one job, okay? Catching a move and baiting out the jump off. Yasser said one job. They come together. You have like those 2 jobs, they come together, you know? You know, like when you do 2 things at work, that's like one thing, okay? One thing, and it's only one thing. Like to your boss, you're only doing one job. Opponent again having Machamp. Why are people running Machamp? Yeah, actually, you just simply said that people are running Dewgong and Drapion. That's why they are running Machamp. I mean, Machamp doesn't beat them. That's the thing. Well, if Machamp beats them, it's like kind of a close matchup. The Drapion matchup, so scuff, makes me want to cry every time I use Machamp. It's like I'm supposed to hard counter them. We land the Icy Wind, we swap, and they leave the game. And moving into the next battle. Okay, Drapion and the lead. Drapion wins CMP, so just don't try to win CMP and build up to the Drill Run because Drill Run does one shot. Okay, they are at 6, so we can do 3. Okay, they are 1 away, I think. So you're gonna do 1, then catch. We caught on Poliwrath, I think, because we said usually they have a hard answer to Gastrodon, and it paid off, okay? Against the Drapion, you catch on Poliwrath. Don't catch on Gastro because they should have a flyer. Opponent threw an Ancient Power. I tapped the move. The game Niantic like, yes, okay, you know, we know you tapped the move, but it's gonna take like 2 seconds to register. And we were able to punch them down, and now it's one Pokemon against 3. One of those 3 is Sand Slash, so it doesn't count. So at this point, we throw the Icy Wind, we swap to Gastrodon, and to be honest, Poliwrath single-handled their entire team in that matchup. They were trying to catch, but hey, the Gastro is too slow to throw a charge move, and we were lazy. They didn't catch because we were lazy to tap the move, and we're just gonna slap them all the way down, and we should survive this. It doesn't KO. This move doesn't KO. Holy, actually, it's so correct. It doesn't KO. It would live with 1 HP. Next game, Malamar. They win the 0, they win the 1. They don't win the 2. So you throw a 9, trying to CMP on the first one if you want. If they don't throw, you just go to Gastrodon. And we catch the first move. Usually what you want to do, you want to shield the first, catch the second. But to be honest, I'd rather just swap out. Because I want to shield later in the game. Shielding, the more you hold on your shields, the better. But sometimes you lose the game with 2 shields. They bring in the Clodsire. and which is kind of sad because I would like to see that Clodsire on my Poliwrath. We CMP'd them there. Didn't KO, man. That's annoying. That's actually annoying. What do we do now? Well, we're just gonna farm down. And we're gonna farm down the Malamar. No, they did not throw. So, I mean, you know what? I'm like, if you don't want to throw, I'm throwing. If they shield, I'm swapping out. I did not swap out. Yes, you should swap out. That was the easiest catch of your life. What if they have Toxapex? Okay, they have Toxapex. See, guys, my guts were correct there. Even if though my brain wanted to swap, but I did not swap because I was like, what if they have Toxapex, right? Right? We don't need to shield this. This does no damage. And all we need is now to go straight to drill runs. Drill run number 2 doesn't take out because they shield. Drill run number 3, we get it, and opponent leave the game. Last second. Dude, you could have just said 1 more second. If you want to leave, you should have left earlier. Dunsparce in the lead. How do we play this? This is actually one of the worst leads we could face because usually when they lead Dunsparce, the Gastrodon is kind of useless. The Fighter is kind of useless because they should cover those two. And they still haven't swapped yet. They just build up their energy and then swap to Chestnut. This is an annoying matchup to be in, to be honest. I don't think we win. This is where like we just leave the matchup because their energy is just going to be deadly. Like, they have super effective charge moves left and right. We're just gonna go A/, shield, and farm down. If I was the opponent, I would actually frenzy here. So I'm just trying to catch the superpower and cope here. And they bring in Toxapex, and I don't think we win this game at this point. We're just going to go straight Icy Wind. I think I should have Scalded, because the Scald does put them with the counter damage at drill run range. But to be honest, they can simply swap out and win the game. Now they are in drill run range, so we need them to throw. They did throw here. Is there hope? I think there is hope in this matchup. I need to farm them down before they get to another move. So that's the play, basically. Can we farm down? If we farm down, we win. Okay, we don't farm down, we don't win. And this game is a GG. Opponent was so prepared for Poliwrath in the back. Next game, we have a Greninja in the lead. We're just gonna do one then swap to Gastro. And they bring in the Jumpluff. Jumpluff in this matchup is so deadly, but to be honest, that's why, again, that's why we have Gastrodon. It's a safe swap. We use it to catch moves and to bait out the Jumpluff. Again, as I said, if you have a Shadow Kanto Marowak, well, there will be a video coming soon about Shadow Kanto Marowak. You should have be better in this situation. But to be honest, we're just gonna farm it down with A/. I think opponent is just trying to stall this matchup because they don't want to be switch locked. And now they throw here. I mean, I'm not gonna shield because this is going to be stuck against the Greninja. So we're gonna throw bait and then swap out. Now it's like, do they have an answer to this? We're just gonna go straight to Scald here. The problem with this used to be a good matchup for Poliwrath because Poliwrath would get the Scald the same time they get to the EQ, right? So now I need to call baits. You shielded the bait. How about that? Okay, we need to call a bait. Okay, we call a bait. We're so back now. We're so back. We throw the Icy Wind, and this should take them out. And then we swap. They bring in the Greninja. Bye-bye, Greninja. Nice to see you. Nice meeting you, by the way. You thought Greninja is a Sand counter? No, it's not. Bye-bye. Next game, we're picking up a good lead against Toxapex. They swap into Gastro. We swap into Poliwrath. This matchup is so scuffed. I thought I actually won this matchup. Turns out I don't. We need to shield an Earth Power. We did not shield an Earth Power. We're just going to throw a Scald because it does more damage. I think I should have Icy Wind here. Yeah, I should have Icy Wind because that was the most obvious Scald in the world. We are trying to farm all the way down, and we have to shield. The good thing they did not wait. What are they doing? I don't think they have a Gastrodon answer. I think they just don't. If that's their answer, they just don't have an answer. Yeah, okay, they left the matchup. Moving into the next game, Guzzlord in the lead. They bring in Dewgong. Dude, the disrespect to Poliwrath. You can't have these teams anymore, okay? I'm going to use Poliwrath just to punch those people. Look at that. Double weak to fight it so far. So Poliwrath is so good that if they go straight to drill run, you can farm all the way down. Okay? Look at this matchup. So now we're just gonna blindly throw an Icy Wind. And guess what? It's a triple weak to Poliwrath. Dude, Poliwrath is just about to have a feast on this team. Okay, Scald not getting shielded. They bring in Guzzlord. We swapped out, and we're just going to throw these ice punches. We shield. We do one, then throw. This ice punches can take out the Guzzlord. They bring in the Walrein. We're just going to go straight drill run. I think opponent win con is simply just no win con. They can't win this game. They simply can't. I'm going to shield. You know what? I'm shielding. I am shielding, my friend. I'm just going to throw ice punches, and if they no shield, I'm just going to counter them down to show them that Poliwrath should not be disrespected anymore. I am done from these teams triple weak to Poliwrath. Look at this. Dragonite and swap Dewgong. And gain weak to Poliwrath. Okay. What do we do? Well, we simply farm all the way down. That's what we do. 6, 7. Okay, they threw an alignment as well, which is good for us. I don't know why they threw an alignment. They actually gave me a counter for free, and now straight icy wind. And opponent is like, I think they are debating leaving the game or not. They left the game. Poliwrath won these games. So yeah, how do you guys feel about Poliwrath? Are you guys also done from people disrespecting Poliwrath? By the way, I don't think it was that good, to be honest. I think I played it for 4 sets. We went to 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 4-1. So slightly positive sets. But hey, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2 is 45 MMR. And then 4-1 is 45 MMR. So in 4 sets, going 90 MMR is a good day. Is a good day, let's be honest. And that's it for today. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like if you're new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Peace.